Hey guys, you probably know this bird and this voice. Hey, it's Runabout. So I'm doing a review on Big Bird, everybody's bird, hating bird and favorite bird. So I'm just gonna use some emojis to describe stuff, and I don't know why the Wonder Words made it rainy. I don't know. Well, go do his personality first. Well, he's very sweet, loving, and he has emotional feelings. Like when his nest was destroyed, he was so upset. He was like, "My nest, my home," and he was angry when his grandma couldn't come. Yeah, first he was sad, then angry. Like I said that he was emotional, like he was really emotional. I saw some videos when Big Bird lets his anger out, and he can be very friendly, and he was very upset when Mr. Hooper died, and he sang Carol Spinney at Jim Henson's memorial. Now to his age. So most people like Carol Spinney, who has been working with the show for about 44 years, I guess, but a long time. Ever since 1969. Yeah, I can't describe it like. But Carol Spinney says he's about 6. Yeah, because he's a big kid. I think that his age would be described 8 or 7 because he's the big kid and all, and he has grown his personality over the past years and stuff. So I'll describe him 10, 9, or 8 or 7. Not 6 because he's learning stuff. And yeah, in the beginning of Sesame Street, he was childish and scaredish, babyish. But now he's more mature, and his voice has changed. His voice used to have a cowboy accent, but now it's like, let me describe a word. What is it? Now he has a way more older accent, like, it's not mumbling sort of anymore, it's just like a more grown-up voice. Snuffy, his relationship with Snuffy. Well, in season 3, like when he had his like third or second design, when Snuffy came, I was creeped out of Snuffy. But I heard that they became best friends, and in Robot Chicken it was described that thank God he couldn't get it because he wasn't real. Yeah, he wasn't real. So Snuffy and Big Bird are best friends. I've seen many scenes of them together. And I've seen a few scenes without Big Bird when there's just Snuffy and some kids or just him and other characters, but not Big Bird. And I've seen a lot of scenes when it's just Big Bird, no Snuffy. Yeah, everybody knows that Snuffy is a guest character on the show, right? So this is a photo from Wikia about Big Bird through the years. Yeah, I agree that Big Bird doesn't look like his major self now. Like, I'm gonna see what photos coming up. So, Big Bird, he has his head has less feathers, and his eyes are like closed. And I think this is when Stuffy appeared. He probably appeared in 1970 or just sometime in the late 1969s. Well, you can also see that he has pink, those line things on his legs. Well, they're not there. It's plainly orange. Yeah, so, and Big Bird has a lot of feathers in the body part. Like, look at, his, arm, one of his arms, and you can see it fully, and it's like, it has a lot of feathers. Jesus Christ, you didn't need to put feathers, like so many feathers on there, Jim Henson. Oh my gosh. I think this is when around Snuffy came, like, in the early episodes of season 2. Yeah. Yeah, so Big Bird blows pink things, and he has a lot more feathers around his head, but a lot of feathers around the neck and stuff. Yeah, so it's like he lost some feathers and gained some feathers. Well, this is a grant of Big Bird. He has gained less feathers. Yeah, everywhere, less feathers. And I think his mouth is more redder, and his tail got more puffier. And he looks like old. This should have been his appearance in 1970. Yeah. So I agree this should have been in season 1. Because I think this is season 2. Season 3 I'm going to show you soon. And I think it's a bigger photo than this. So this is like in the 70s still, but it looks newer. So he gained more feathers on his cheek. His neck got fatter, and so his head got fatter too. I think he got fatter here, and so he gained feathers. I think over in the stomach area. So he gained more feathers and got fatter. So yeah. So this is Big Bird here. I think it's in the 70s too, and probably around the late 70s to the early 80s. So he has feathers up in his, in his head, more feathers, and higher, and he got skinnier again, but I think more feathers again. So yeah, Big Bird has been changing a lot. No offense, Jim Henson. Yeah, so Big Bird, his body normally looks like he looks like now, but his head got changed, and his tongue is pinker from the last time I checked, and so this was in season 8, a few seasons and years before, you know who, Billy Hooper died. Yeah, so Big Bird's eyes got lighter in this one, and his hands got shorter, I see, and you can't really see his tongue, and I think he's gained more feathers, but whatever. So this is Big Bird here, and he got a skinnier neck and more feathers in the head area, and his eyes got less lighter, and his mouth got lighter, and I think his beak got bigger, I'm not sure, and his feathers in the forehead got lighter. Like, you can see the light part there. Yeah, it's creepy. Not creepy, but okay. This is awkward. Yeah, awkward. Yeah, so this is Big Bird. Yeah, I remember this being 1993 or 1992, in the early 90s to 2004. So he looks the same as he did in the movie and now. So last photo, and then we'll be done through Big Bird through the years. This is, man, I mean, damn, this is taking long. I'm not just gonna light it. So Big Bird's eyes, blue part got lighter, and so does his pink part. Yeah, I saw. So mostly everything's the same about him. So I hope you enjoy this. Now I'm just gonna talk about making fun of him and stuff. Yeah, and then I'll just be like, bye, I'm done. Blam! You know how there's parodies of stuff and making fun of stuff like Robot Chicken and Mad and Mad TV? Well, Mad TV, they had Sesame Street and they made fun of it. And they had a creepy Elmo and a creepy Oscar. They had many creepy things, sort of. And so they had Big Bird appear in like all the episodes. And okay, I was okay with Big Bird, and he had a voice. But in the last episode of it, he had a cold, and they end up killing the puppets, sort of, with a latch. And so Yeah, and that, I think that's not okay. I like it and all. It entertains me, but I'm not sure if it's okay to make fun of Sesame Street. I know that you might hate Sesame Street, but everybody has grown up with Sesame Street in their life. If you came in 1969 or before, you would watch that when you were little, when you were younger, and so everybody mostly has grown up with Sesame Street. I have grown up with Sesame Street. Everybody from 1969 to around now has grown up with Sesame Street. They have. They really, really have. I know that Robot Chicken and Mad are stupid. They shouldn't be making fun of it. I mean, like, they swear to, like, I like that they made fun of Big Bird, like, making him blow up, but seriously, I like it. It's funny. But some people may think it's not, so if you have something, just say, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. If you don't like something, just don't watch it, guys. It's my choice. So I just say, if you don't like something, I say to people when they're like, oh, what the F is this? What the fuck? Say something like that. I'm like, get off this page if you think this is horrible. You can get lost out of the site if you think it is. So they like it, they dislike it, but because they're jealous or they're just a hater. And yeah, so I'm not a hater of Robot Chicken or a liker of Mad TV, but they both entertain me. I sort of like the videos that they have. So if you like that, well, if you agree with me that it's just that it's everybody has grown up with Sesame Street, so don't say Sesame Street is torture. Ugh, I hate Sesame Street. Don't be that, because everybody has grown up with it. Everybody. Some people stopped watching it. I stopped watching it when Big Bird I first saw him snore, I think. I remember that time. He snores horribly. No offense to him. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that gives you like clues about Big Bird if you're not a big Sesame Street fan and you don't remember many stuff. I'm sure many people do because they watch videos on YouTube, but just to give you like a little Wikipedia on that. Bye.